Mrs. Beaulieu here with a quick explanation of how you are going to complete your big honors project for the fall. Yes, it is a big project. It's worth, I think, 125 points altogether. However, you're not allowed to stress out because we are going to break it into manageable chunks. This first chunk that's due the first week is you're going to turn it in at the end of Beowulf week 1, and it's only worth 5 points, okay? All you're going to do is complete this slide right here. You're going to personalize this, change your name, add colors that you like, call it whatever you want. It does not matter to me. Just keep it school appropriate. Have it reflect your personality and have some fun with it, okay? So when you turn it in the first time, I am going to look that this is completed, and I'm also going to insist that you have edited it and put your last name in the title. Now, if you're wondering, how is she doing that? I can't click on it. I'm going to put a video on this sheet right here that will link to how to create a doc in Google Slides and how to turn it in. So watch that carefully because we'll be doing this all year long, all right? If you don't know how already. But once you do that, make sure that you read these instructions. Now, it's real important that you know that for every unit, like this is the first set. We're in the Anglo-Saxon Beowulf unit, and these are what the slides are going to be all about. So you can personalize this, add some pictures from our readings each unit. You'll complete a reflection on your learning and your work that you did in this unit. You'll complete an assessment of the unit altogether, giving me feedback on what was effective and what wasn't, how maybe I could improve this unit in the future. And then there'll be a question about universality in every unit. Then there will also be a tools of poetry set. So for each unit we're doing, you will have some tools of poetry that I'll ask you to define, and I've given you websites to do that, and then specific passage examples demonstrating each tool, but those examples must come from the passages that we read in class, okay? Because I want to make sure that you're actually paying attention and reading. Then there will always be something to do with allusions, because at the 12th grade level for writing and going into preparing for college, most of you are going to be, you're going to have to make allusions in the future when you get to college. And besides, they're fun. Okay, so started you off with 2 that come from our readings, and 3 actually, and then you have to find another one in there, and you can explain it, explain the story, put a picture in here, just make it your own. Okay, then there will always be a slide for you to add found vocabulary. I'm looking for a minimum of 5, but if you find other words that you really like, then you can put those in there too. And yes, you may add additional slides. If you want to do that, you just click that slide button and then click new slide. That's perfectly fine with me. And then there will always be a creative writing prompt or 2 inside of each unit. And for this one, we're going to write a boast like Beowulf does. So it's already in there for you. And then when you're done, during Beowulf unit week 4, you're going to turn this in, this whole document. Actually, you can turn the whole document in both times. It doesn't matter. But the second time, I will be looking to see that you've completed all of the slides completely and correctly, and for that submission of this link you will get 25 points, okay? And then when we start our second unit, which is Chaucer, then you will find the set of slides for that unit in the first week of the new unit, and all you'll have to do is copy and paste them and put them at the bottom after this slide. So I hope that makes sense. Feel free to ask me any questions in class, through email, through Google Voice, on a text, calling, that's fine. Hopefully this was helpful.